In this period, I am taking lessons with the remote learning. I am desperate. For me, the remote learning is terrible. I know that it is necessary, and for 1 or 2 weeks I can resist. But I can resist if the remote learning completely takes the place of the face-to-face teaching. Remote learning has so many problems. The connection of the PC, there are no rapport with my friends and teachers. Remote learning is also harmful to health, and it is impossible to take a lesson for 6 hours standing in front of a computer. I miss my friend, face-to-face lessons, the comparison with the prof. When I was going to school, I chose clothes in the morning, and I loved that. In classroom, the lessons were more interesting, and I was joking with my friend. Remote learning is very difficult for me. With the remote learning, there is not all the good things about the school, but only the bad things. I miss the school.
I believe that doing remote learning is actually pretty good, and it has its advantages, such as the instant file sharing or the fact that students can study at their own times with asynchronous lessons. However, also the remote learning is starting to be quite boring. In fact, sometimes I wouldn't mind going back to school to see my teachers and classmates for a real dialogue with them.
After having lived several months both studying with the classical teaching and with the distance teachings, I can say that the remote learning is absolutely better than the presence learning. Distance teaching favors a better organization of times and leaves more free time to the students that, for example, I use for sleep, and it permits to us more freedom. For these reasons, I prefer the distance teaching. I hope that we will continue to use the remote learning forever.
Back to school is getting closer, and I'm honestly not very happy. After nearly a year of remote learning, going back to school will be weird. Now I'm used to different rhythms, such as wake up at 7:50 a.m., follow lessons with more peace of mind, and different assessment methods. But after all this time, it also becomes a bit boring. There is no social relationship, neither with classmates nor with teachers, so there is no school atmosphere. I must admit that I miss school a little, and I know that it will take time to get back to normal. So, if we should go back to school with all the anti-COVID restrictions, I won't be happy, but it still means we're making progresses, and the end is getting closer and closer.